I'm a bit to the party over. While I'm here trying to see you move your body over. We both drunk, if I catch a freaky vibe, it's over. I'm a bit to the party over. I'm a bit to the party over. While I'm here trying to see you move the body over. We both drunk, if I catch a freaky vibe, it's over. I'm a bit to the party over.
You're listening to Cripple Streets.
Yeah, I'm a bit to the party
You are now
over.
listening to Cripple Streets.
Yeah, I'm a bit to the party
You are now
over.
listening to Cripple Streets.
Yeah, I'm a bit to the party
You are now
over.
listening to Cripple
If I
Streets.
catch a freaky vibe, it's over. I'm a bit to the party
You're
over.
listening to Cripple Streets. Sit your ass back and enjoy the show. You are now listening to Cripple Streets. If you ain't about them Cripple Streets, then you got to go. You are now listening to Cripple Streets. This is my whole life. This is all I know. You are now listening to Cripple Streets. Hit them Cripple Streets and let's make some dough.
Yo, what's up, my dude? Yo, what up, bro? Dude, it's this whole quarantine thing has become a thing. It is a thing. I'm just glad we get to do this from our apartment. I know you guys are getting like, oh my god, where are they now? We've been banished to the apartment at this point. We have. Oh yeah, by the way, welcome to another episode of Dribble Streets. Dribble Streets podcast, episode quarantine. What is this? This is like number. Technically I've lost track with all the stop and go, and then we were off for a year, and now we're back. But this is 13 of this year. Dude, so, I don't even know what day it is. I know, man. It's like Wednesday, Saturday. It's just this shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, it's become a lot. That's kind of the reason. I mean, we had 3 episodes in a row. I know. Pretty much. We were bumping it out. And then, for some fucked up reason, we were crushing it. Some Chinaman decided to eat a bat, and before you know it, we found out that's not true. Oh yeah, no. Well, wait. First of all, it should be true. Even if the coronavirus didn't come from a bat, there's a lot of shit that did come from them eating bats. Yes. Because let me tell you something right now. All right. As you can see from the hair and the style of clothes I've decided to wear on this episode, things are going tough right now. All I really do is work from home and stare at a TV. So that's really what my day has become. Having said that, I decided to do a deep dive into the world of Chinese people. I want to know, what are they doing? What are they about? Right. Before the coronavirus, like, how did we get here? And I was like, something happened that I can't believe was happening that I had no idea about. And what's that? I looked up wet markets on YouTube. What's it called? Wet market. Oh, wet market. Yeah, wet market. That's where the bat. Well, allegedly, until about this laboratory story. As of last week and before, the coronavirus came from bats. So, from a wet market. So I looked up wet market. It's what nightmares are made of. If I'm being completely honest with you, I'm going to tell you why. It opens up the thumbnail for the YouTube video is a woman with the head of a baby octopus in her mouth, sucking on it while the tentacles are moving. I'm like, oh, these are fucking savages. This is why we have diseases in the world. Because Chinese people don't know how to check their shit. And I know this is really fucked up. Feel like you shouldn't say that. I wish I didn't have to, but I'm not saying I'm not generalizing all the time, but in China, if you eat a baby octopus alive in Wuhan head first, you fucked up. You may catch something. I'm like, yo, this is what fucking Stephen King novels are made of. Then there's one guy who's like, that's disgusting. I know it's going to be a great idea. I'm going to cut a frog in half and leave it alive so it's blinking while I eat the fucking legs. And I'm like, I'm watching people catch all types of shit on YouTube. I'm like, what did you expect to happen? I'm surprised. That's disgusting. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a little excited, but I watch these videos for like 3 hours a day, and it's just wild. And then I'm like, no one should eat that. Like, someone should step in and say, listen, the United States is a free country, we can do whatever we want. But we know not to eat frogs from the asshole up. You know what I mean? We don't suck on the heads of baby octopuses. We don't suck on the heads of hamsters. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucking disgusting. And if you do, we put you in a home. Right, exactly. It's like, we have medicine for you. Right. There's a pretty decent healthcare system in place that can help, and we're only getting better. Mental health is a problem. obviously. Having said that, everything else is, going all right. I'm just fucking,
Dude, the
day by day.
The Ronies is a real thing now.
Oh, the Ronies is an absolute real
But
thing.
the thing that pisses me off is there's people out there's people in the streets, and that's it. They're in the streets still.
I know that's the
I'm like, are you people out of your fucking minds? They're like, there's no such thing as the coronavirus. I think you know what I'm saying, and the type of person I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's no corona. Open up the economy.
Yeah.
I was like, listen. You're gonna be dead. The economy is not gonna matter.
No, I brought up this type of person in previous episodes, but I feel like they wear cowboy hats but don't ride horses. They have super tight jeans on and like snake skin boots. They're
Yes.
like, I know my rights. Stay in the fucking house, Billy Bob. You're gonna get everyone fucking sick. And then we're all gonna die, and your retarded genes are gonna make it because for some weird reason,
Exactly.
the God that you believe in keeps you front face alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
It's insane, and they just don't believe it. And then they're like, the government's taking away our rights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
you-
should.
You have a right to be stupid until your stupidity puts my life in danger. You crazy fuck.
It really is
Dude,
nuts.
if I get the Ronies, we have a real fucking issue.
I mean, I saw you before your lady gave you a haircut. Like me right now, I look like I was sprinkled with the Ronies. Like it's not there yet,
Right.
but I hold my breath for 10 seconds every day, and then I found out that isn't how you tell
No,
if you have
it's
the traumatized.
bullshit.
But I still do it now because I've done it for so long that I want to feel like it was for naught.
Is that for naught?
For nuts. So I just go. Joke's on me though because my triple lines they start burning after 10 seconds anyway. So
I say, oh my god. Woo! Like a workout.
yeah, so if anything, getting stronger lungs.
True.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Besides, I mean, I know I've been doing nothing but watching fucking YouTube videos, watching China people eat shit, watching all my podcasts.
Dude, that's what I actually do. I'm watching like now I want to go on YouTube and watch Chinese people eat shit.
Yep, it's the
To
greatest.
see how did we get here?
And then, I will tell you though, I'm on Facebook, right? Because I go back Facebook, YouTube. That's another thing, which I'll tell you a story later, towards the end, because it's a long one. But I've been on Facebook a lot because of this pandemic.
Right, what else are you
And
doing?
let me tell you something. Here's the problem with Facebook. Facebook used to be, I don't know if you remember, college students and like meeting people. Like that was the shit.
Adults.
Facebook, like 10 years ago, Facebook was the shit.
Yes.
Like it was the go-to place.
Right.
Now it's where all of our parents and aunts and uncles go to argue about politics and things that don't really matter and that they have no effect on.
Or support groups.
Or support groups, really good support groups. Which is,
I didn't say really good.
Right.
I just said support groups.
I was just trying to be nice. But yeah, support
I didn't
groups.
say they were good. The same people arguing the politics are in the support groups.
100%. But in my travels, I saw a video of, I'm scrolling, I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, that handicapped guy was a lot like me. It was on TikTok.
Was amazing.
And then I'm like, oh shit, the chick that he's doing the TikTok with looks a lot like Taylor, his fiance. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is Tori and Taylor doing on TikTok? And then so you made a fucking TikTok?
Yes, I am now on TikTok. I am expanding my portfolio, my online portfolio.
All right. So
And me and my boo are now on TikTok.
oh shit, bro. I mean,
I'm gonna plug myself real fast. Go follow me and Taylor on Cripple and Legs
you have to spell
on
that.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to spell that. CRIPPLEANDLEGS.
Dude, I gotta tell you, man, there was some funny fucking videos.
Dude, I do not understand the algorithm of TikTok.
No.
Because there's videos that we did where I'm like, and it was like, I'm not saying, I mean, I don't know if this is good or not, but we have 137,000 views.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
I don't know
I
what
gotta
it's
have
like.
one. I don't know the phrase. I don't have one where I post,
Right.
but there's some fucking wild shit on
Yeah.
TikTok. It's
So
like
we have
dancing.
So there's one we have 137,000 views,
Mhm.
and then there's another one we have like 50. But if I'm being honest,
You like the
I like
50?
the one with the 50 more than I mean the other one's good too,
Mhm.
I guess. But
You know what it is, dude? Just keep posting content, man. That's the shit.
yeah, and it's a good time. Me and Kayla, we enjoy it.
Of course,
We
fucking
laugh, we have fun.
She has to spend time with her baby, right? I mean, that's Kayla's favorite pastime.
It's
What
true.
are you talking about?
It's true that and petting puppies.
It's the best shit ever.
You give a me and a puppy and she's
In
set.
fact, if you just, let me tell you something. When we finally move out of this money sucking hellhole
Oh.
and get our own house and we're living separate but equal,
Yeah.
you guys are definitely gonna get a puppy.
Oh yeah, listen, it's the puppy's the first thing coming in the house.
Oh yeah,
I know.
I know.
The puppy may be there before I get into the house.
Let me tell you something. This is how I know. You know, it's definitely we're definitely a year away from, or at least a year away from
We're
starting to
really
get into the
close.
house. Is I'm gonna tell you something. The other day, we were eating breakfast, and usually Kayla does this thing where she I see her whistle, and then you're like, and then it's like, hey, do you want to see a puppy? I'm like, she must have asked, yeah, and like, it's really obvious. That did not happen this time. Kayla said, hey, Harry, you want to see a puppy? And I was like, oh, so now
Yeah, now
there's
we're,
only a year left because
we're getting the minute hand now.
because now Tori's gone. So there's only one thing left, and is that you're real uncomfortable. So I don't want to be that person. So I'm like, I already started saving money. My credit is going way up because isn't it crazy? I'm becoming a better person because I don't want to have an uncomfortable conversation.
Whatever helps you become
Yeah.
a better person.
It's the crazy shit.
To be honest with you, we're not too far from the same person, brother.
Right? So I still can't believe you're on TikTok. I'm like, what the
dude,
fuck is
and
this?
it's fun, bro. We got a lot of crazy videos. I think they're funny. I mean, they're alright.
Nah, what made you guys do it? You're just like, what's fuck? Let's make TikTok.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't really remember. I was like,
Just staring at the ceiling.
yeah, well,
TikTok.
well, we were watching. I think I was watching a TikTok video,
Alright.
or she was watching a TikTok video, or
Probably the puppy, because there's a lot of
something was happening on TikTok, and I think I was like, yeah, we should do TikTok. I just kind of just threw it out there as a fun little,
yeah.
and now I'm doing TikTok videos.
I dig it, man. I like it.
Yeah, the quarantine has made me a TikToker.
I think there's something that everybody has probably done in the quarantine so far, and I mean this show is fucking great.
I know what you're gonna say.
Please tell me you and Kayla watched Tiger King.
Dude, Tiger King is one of the greatest shows ever put on TV, period.
Bro, my dude, Joey Exotic, bro. That is my dude.
Joey
I
Exotic
am
for
team
president.
Joey. I don't know about
Ah,
that.
Dude, can I ask you a question?
Yo,
How did one out of every 5 people from that town vote for him to be governor?
yo, these are the same people. Listen, if you want to know,
That's what I said.
if you want to know who thinks the coronavirus is just wrath from God for homosexuals, look up the names of the people that voted for Joey's.
Yes.
For Joey's eye, and you'll find them. It's the easiest shit in the world.
Dude, Joe Exotic is, I don't think the man should be running for office, but he is,
Oh, he's the best.
Amazing.
He is the fucking best.
he's amazing.
My all-time favorite thing in that entire episode is when it was the Asian chick, like she had her arm ripped off.
Oh,
Remember?
yeah.
That's a girl, right?
Yes,
yeah.
I think she was
She's-
Hawaiian or something.
She, Hawaiian, something on the tanner side of people.
Yes.
So she sticks her arm in the tiger cage, gets it ripped off, and then he throws on an EMT jacket, runs to her aid, takes her to the hospital, get someone to drive her to the hospital.
Grab the truck, the ambulance
Yeah,
is not on
it's
your
not on your head. Then, when they drive her to the truck, he walks back into the like the lobby where they take ticket sales and stuff, and he's like, I would give you, someone just stuck their arm in a tiger cage. If you want to go, I will give you a full refund. They leave. He listens to the camera, Now, a really good friend of his just went to the hospital because their arm is missing. They're bleeding profusely. He goes, I will never financially recover from this. I'm like, yo, this says that I was just like your mind.
Dude, you know what? No. Fuck you, Eric. He has priorities. And his funds, his life funds are more important than some woman's arm getting bit off.
Yo, can you imagine if, like, I don't know, fucking someone comes to our window, stabs you, and leaves? Everything is turned on camera. I told the cops.
I am never gonna be able to afford this apartment.
I told the cops. Fucking, they take you out. Taylor's running, screaming, trying. You guys leave. And there's me just, I take a sip of beer, I'm like, I'm never gonna be able to afford this apartment by myself. Fuck. It's the same thing.
It's perfect.
Oh, it was great. And then you have him and his gay lovers who aren't gay.
But they are gay.
But just, well, meth will do that to you.
Meth.
Like, if you get hooked on meth, and then the guy's like, yo, just, like, be gay, and I'll give you meth.
You only meth.
Apparently, it's that easy.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it was fucked up. And then, what was his name? Jeff or Travis or
Which one?
the one with the missing teeth?
The
bald head dude who was like, he got married 7 years later and has children. It was like, yeah, I wasn't really gay. I was
yeah.
or whatever. That guy, I'm like, how are you fucking Joey Zallie for 7 years? And now I've never been gay.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta be committed. To, like,
100%,
like
bro.
to even, you know what I mean?
To suck a dick, absolutely. Yeah, I'm. If I'm being honest, I would say, I thought you ever suck a dick. I think on meth I could.
I mean, I've never done meth, so that.
Me neither. We should probably not do that. At least till the Ronas is over.
I know what you're doing. You do meth and let me know if it's gay.
I'm gonna start running over dudes. It's like, alright, well, apparently that's turns out yes. It's the only drug that makes you gay.
Just curiosity.
It's fucking crazy.
Things we think about the quarantine.
But yeah, dude, that show is absolutely nuts. And now
Yeah.
you have, the weird thing is how is he the only one in prison? Like,
There's some real sketchy shit that went on there.
there was nothing different that Carol Baskin did that's any different.
Hello, kittens and titties. Good short Tracy.
Fuck that. Yo, the video that he makes. Fuck Carol Baskin is hilarious.
Amazing.
He really, he committed. Like, obviously we all have, like, friends, or also people we don't like, who just want to, like, troll. Just fucking fuck with someone.
Yeah, piss them off.
Sometimes doing something to fuck with that person, even if you look bad,
Better than consequences.
is a win. It's like, yes, fuck them.
Worse
I
than
win.
consequences.
That guy is committed.
Yes.
He is all in, bro. It's
He
crazy.
loves strong and he hates strong.
Oh my god.
And he fucking hates Carol Baskin. And it's hilarious. Because that bitch should be in prison.
And then you have fucking, what's his name? Travis, the hot, the attractive Californian kid, who's like, dude, listen to this logic. I think I probably watched it more recently than you. I don't remember this, but he's like, are you gay? So Travis comes in and he's like, oh, he's tall and tan and so sexy. So I'm talking to him like, hey, are you straight? And he goes, yeah, I'm pretty straight. And he goes, let me ask you a question. When you watch porn, do you like to watch women get it by the big dicks or the small dicks? And he goes, big dicks. He goes, I guess you're not as straight as you thought you were. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, that is some really weird logic. And can you imagine, like, that worked? Like, that was his best pickup line. 3 days later, just like, I told you that, right? I say I'm gay. And now he's on dick. That's weird. It's the weirdest logic I've ever heard.
You know, Joey Zallie has a point.
Do you like watching the small dicks or the big dicks? Big dicks. Guess you're not as straight as you thought you are. Huh?
What?
Yeah, all
His
right.
mind trace on him.
His eyes went.
What was that?
Hey, Mom, I'm gay now. Why? My boss told me if you like to watch the video days. It's like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude, yeah. So that show is fucking crazy.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it,
Highly suggested.
go watch it.
Oh, what was the other shit that I was watching? Oh, bro. As I've told you, I've been going crazy with this whole quarantine thing going on.
Yeah.
Gotta make up shit to do in the house.
Of course.
Because you really can't leave in case someone coughs on you. And,
You're fucking dead, dude.
yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It is you. You're weak as fuck already.
So I go to, so I go back.
Oh,
I go back
can you
on.
imagine that with the corona?
Oh my god, I would.
He would go back, he wouldn't come back home.
So I go on Facebook, right? And I'm going through my shit, and I'm like, these people are fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm on, and I don't really type much, but like I'd say 12 years ago, I joined a group. I don't want to say the name of it
Yeah, I think I'm on the same group.
because it's private.
Right.
But and I want to respect people's privacy, but
Of course.
in regards to who's saying what, but this is, as you know, I've calmed down
Right.
much more as I get older. I don't really argue that much. I used to go on Facebook and go for like 5 hours just fucking typing to people,
You stupid fuck.
telling them why they're wrong and why my ideas are always right.
Are always superior than theirs.
Because let's be real, they are. I mean, people are stupid.
Of course.
But so somebody wrote, and I want to get this right. He wrote along the lines of, the coronavirus. If I get the coronavirus, I will die, and that is. And he has MD. It's an MD support group, a muscular dystrophy. He goes, I will die, and that is not an assumption. That is a fact. And then he wrote how he got his affairs in order, how he filled out a will and a trust or whatever.
Okay.
Now, I agree with the part of getting your affairs in order. Because let's be real, it's a little dark, but it's true. When you're disabled, you usually,
When you have muscular
dystrophy, you have a shortened lifespan.
Usually, yes.
Usually. I mean, there's extenuating circumstances.
You may want to only cut your sleeve.
Right. Exactly. Any day you could be like that.
Right.
So it's smart to get your shit in order.
Yes.
I took offense, not offense. I was like, the first thing in my head was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And not because of what he said most of the time.
Right.
It was when he said, if I get the coronavirus, I will die, and that is a fact. I'm like, well, that's not how facts work. Facts. I'm like, 2 + 2 is 4, that's a fact.
Right.
You probably would.
Right.
There's a solid chance
Yeah,
you'll
you
die.
probably got like a 98% chance
Right.
of dying.
If I was gonna put money on you living or dying, I would double down on dying.
Right.
But it's not a fact. So
Right.
instead of just saying, hey man, be positive.
No, you did not. You thought this was the right
Don't-
time. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just keep talking. Don't put down my shit.
You thought this was the right time to tell this person what you thought, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I was like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in person write. And then I said, it isn't a fact. It's an assumption.
Right.
I said, a fact is irrefutable. I said, you won't get, you don't know if you'll die. I was like, there's a solid chance you will.
Right.
I was like, but you can't say you'll definitely die.
Right.
And then, because I said, this is the dumbest thing I've read all day.
Right.
Man, people are like, you can't say that.
You'll say that.
You'll say that because
he's telling. I hate to say it.
if you say his truth, I'm gonna
He's
fucking stab
telling
you.
his truth.
Shut the fuck up. So they're like, you can't say that. You don't know what he's been through. I'm like,
Wait a minute.
I too have
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I support group for muscular dystrophy people. Where I'm pretty sure if we're talking about the same group, one of the qualifications to be in the group is you have muscular dystrophy.
Yep.
And they're telling you haven't been through what he's been through.
Exactly. It's fucking wild, bro. And so, give me 1 second while we grab a drink. I know this is unfathomable of things that we do. We're in the apartment.
Unprecedented.
We're in the apartment now, so I can do that. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing.
Shut the fuck up.
Because there's a lot of movement for a very little amount of food.
I just want to sit.
It's disgusting to watch. Actually, I'm happy you can't see what I'm saying. Because he is He is disgusting. And he's all floppy. Shut the fuck up, Joey. I want to see if my lips were dry. Your lips were dry? Yeah, my lips were dry. Do you have dry lips? I don't want to answer that question. So, well, I'm back. Shut up, thank you. Don't look. Are you right? The Ronies, Rob, I've been stuck in a fucking apartment. You've been doing that. I do it 3 times. I know, 3 times in under. Once or twice is fine. But it happens. It's rearranging, right? Right, we're in public now. Well, kind of. Yeah, it's a problem. Shut up. Like, this is going to be put on the internet. So, back to what the fuck I was talking about. So, right, people that have the exact same disability you have told you don't know what this. Yeah, like, you don't know what he's going through. You have no idea what he's going through. No fucking clue. And I was like, listen, first of all, you're fucking. I was like, you're probably gonna die before him, alright? So let's fucking calm down. I said, number 2. I was like, number 2. Anyone on a train can't be counted. Right. Because they're on their way out. Yeah, like, so fucking chill. I said, number 2, I'm not saying everything he said was stupid. Actually, 98% of what he said makes a lot of sense. What is retarded? I was like, I don't think you understand how facts and assumptions work, and I just wanted to make sure that I fixed the problem. So then he responds, and he's like, direct from the source. Direct from the source. Oh no, I'm sorry, I take it back. One more response was, hey Eric, I think the problem. Now this guy I liked. He goes, hey Eric, I can really see your point. I think the confusion is that your address of beginning. This is the stupidest thing you've ever heard. That's fair. It's just fair. So I don't disagree with your premise, but that's fair. So my response was a meme of Robert Downey Jr. Like pointing at the camera going, good point. Yeah. So I brought levity to the situation. Of course. It's over. It wasn't over. The original poster. The original poster said, fuck you. That's fair. Which is an appropriate response. That's fair. Fuck you, you don't know me, I will die if I get the coronavirus. You can't comment until you've, and then he went down like a list, like, been hospitalized because of pneumonia. I'm like, check. It's crazy we both knew. Alright, did that. It's like, have had cardiac complications due to your disability. I'm like, check. And it's like, and then like sleep with a BiPAP and check, and like 3 other shits. So I responded with, I think you're dumber than I anticipated. So I apologize. I was like, we're gonna tell him baby steps for you. I was like, I agree with you that you're probably gonna die sooner than most. So having a will isn't the dumb part. Right. That's actually extremely smart of you. I said the dumb part is you don't understand the difference between a fact and an assumption. I said, until you get the coronavirus and die, it's not a fact. It's not a fact, it's an assumption. I was like, it's a good one. I was like, I'm not saying it's uneducated. No, it's like saying if you jump off the house, you'll die. Right. And you can't say that's a fact. Until it happens, you probably would die. Yeah. There's a very good chance. But there's also a chance you'll just break your back. And honestly, there's a lot. And not like me. With the trade. Well, right. Making it will. But the problem is that when you jump off of a roof, there's even less variables there. Yeah. In my opinion. Like, you're more sure shit's gonna go really bad. Yeah. You're gonna get hurt. Mm-hmm. Well, even then I can't say. I've never jumped off a house. Right. So I can't say it doesn't look good, but right, exactly. So I was like, yeah, I mean, aside from dying from other shit, I don't think that you can't say you're gonna die from the coronavirus. Right. Then for some weird reason, he brought up like his best friend who was like, well, my best friend is in the hospital right now with the coronavirus, and I should have left it alone. But I was trying to prove a point. I was like, yeah. You were trying to prove a point. Yeah. That's all that matters, all right. All right. I was like, so he goes, you don't know shit. My friend got tested positive for COVID, and he's in the
The hospital right now.
ICU and
No, just the hospital. He's on the
Okay.
ICU. I was like, is he dead? People lost their fucking minds. The administrator took the entire conversation down. He was like, yo, man, you can't say that. I was like, I'm proving him. I'm like, yo, if he's not dead,
then just Eric, the thing is, like, this is why I'm not allowed on Facebook. Because, well, I don't allow myself on Facebook. Because I would have joined it, I would like,
is that not the crazy shit?
it's a great question. Because the even if he is dead,
Yeah.
let's say his friend died, he's dead right now.
Okay.
It still doesn't prove a stupid fucking point.
Right, exactly.
Because he didn't get it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But I was just trying to say, like,
I get every member of this guy's family dies from the coronavirus.
the fact that, right.
His premise is still can't be proven.
And I think what he was going for was his friend also has muscular dystrophy. And my point was proven by, like,
Yeah.
even if he dies, but, like, it's,
If he does die, it only strengthens our point. He
Right.
probably will die.
Right.
But you said you definitely will die.
exactly. And so, he didn't like that.
Well, he was talking in absolutes.
And then he's like, oh, why are you asking me if my friend is dead? I was like, well, because if he's not dead yet, you should probably really hope you're wrong. In fact, I feel like I'm kind of proving my point. And he
Is that if he recovers, will you admit that, right?
I think I'm gonna get back. I
see?
think I'm gonna get back on
See,
Facebook, bro.
this is why I'm here, brother.
Oh my God, I'm definitely going back.
Message him and say, how's your friend doing? And if he says he's out of the hospital, I guess you were wrong.
Thank God. Oh
And
my
even then,
God.
he would technically not be wrong there.
You're right, yeah.
Because he didn't get it.
He should make out with him and get the coronavirus, and then figure out if he
So if
dies
you
or
have your
not.
friend spit in your mouth. Share
Oh my
my
God.
guys.
Oh shit, vibe. That's fucked up. Just splice into his tube.
Oh, this is fucked up.
Oh my God. Yeah, but so that's the shit that's been going down, man.
Yeah, we shouldn't be left home alone as long as we have. Things happen.
It was a problem.
We have opinions that we like to share.
Oh my God. And then you watch all this shit with like what do you call it? Fine, don't call it the Chinese virus. And I'm like, yeah, you probably shouldn't call it. I mean, personally, I think the Wuhan virus is fine. Because that's where the fucking came from.
Right.
I mean, that's not racist. That's just, it'd be like kind of like the United States virus.
Right.
When you call it the Chinese virus, I don't want to say I don't think it's, personally, and I know we usually try not to be too political.
I get political on if you need.
I don't think it's racist, but I think people do it. It's the way people are doing it, especially we know the type of people we're talking about.
Yes, we do.
They're doing it because you can call it the coronavirus, the Wuhan virus, and if you say virus right now, we all know what the fuck you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I have the virus.
You're,
yeah,
you're taking an extra step
Right.
when you say Chinese virus.
Of
I
course.
don't think you're being racist. I think that's ridiculous, but I do think it's a dicky thing to do.
I'm like in the middle about it. I think context matters, because you can tell, like, if you're like, oh, it's the goddamn Chinese virus, it's like, oh, all right, you're definitely being racist. But if someone kind of just says it like, oh, it's the Chinese virus, like, you're not accurate, because, I mean, it's not, like, anyone could have died. I mean, it was in Wuhan,
Right.
but, I don't know. It's uncomfortable.
Honestly, I wouldn't have a problem with the China virus. I mean, not that anyone calls it the China virus. I'm just making that shit up. But even if they call it the China virus,
It's better than
it's
the
from
Chinese
it's from
virus,
the
yeah.
country
Yeah.
of China. But they call it the Chinese virus.
Yeah.
You're putting a little wormhole in a very specific type of person's head.
Yeah.
And then it cascades into nonsense. But aside from that, I've been laughing my ass off at some of these religious leaders that have been having.
people like
And when I
that.
say laugh, I don't mean like, haha, this is funny. I mean like uncomfortable laughing. And then there's one thing that did happen that was hilarious. The head Jew in what do you call it? Fucking New York.
Yeah.
With the super long fucking curls.
Is he a rabbi? Or?
Yeah, the rabbi, head Jew.
Yeah.
The Hasidic Jew though.
Yeah.
And he's like, this fucking virus is the wrath of God for homosexuals and they're sinning, and all sinners. And I was like,
No way.
what the? I was like, wow, that is a crazy
Statement.
not even statement, just how do you connect two dudes that love each other that might give each other handjobs to the coronavirus? Like, it's crazy. I mean, and he's like,
Please tell me he got the coronavirus.
wait a minute, 1 week later, he's diagnosed with the coronavirus and in the hospital.
If I was him, I'd be like, so you must be gay.
It's like, how many days have you sucked? Oh my God, do you know how many people's minds must have fucking exploded?
Dude.
Like, so you might, imagine you're a Jew, but like a really crazy Jew,
Right.
and you're sitting in temple and you're like, fuck the coronavirus, not temple, what the fuck is it called?
I think it's temple.
Yeah, temple, I got it right. It's like, fuck everybody, I'm gonna be Jew and hang out here.
Right.
And they're like, no, you can't do that. You're gonna get everyone sick.
Right. Like,
Please
or
have-
you're gonna get sick.
Right, please be, an example as you like to say religion is,
Right.
and stay home to keep people safe. Fuck that. I want to be religious here. Alright, cool. And then you're like, only gay people get the coronavirus. Anyway, and then you get it. Now, everybody who used to think like, now you're like, oh,
Hold on.
I completely changed my mind. And everyone's like, wait a minute.
Dad spoke to me. He said that was wrong. I'm only human.
Guys, I had a dream last night. Wait a minute, even better premise. You go to the doctor, right?
Right.
You get you get 2 swabs stuck up your nose. They pull it out, they're like, oh, this Jew's got it. So you go to all your friends and you're like, guys, I had a premonition last night. I took a nap and I washed my hair and God spoke to me. And he said, if you get the coronavirus, you're cool. So good news. I can still be your fearless leader. Fucking crazy.
You ain't cool unless you get the Ronies.
The Ronies. It's fucking wild, man. So you
It's
got
crazy.
these crazy people. Then, I don't know if you saw the fucking character from Louisiana. I don't know, their governor looks like the angry old man that yells racist things from his porch
Yes.
while smoking crack.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not scared of shit. I'm ready to go back to work. I'm like, bro, you're lucky you can get out of your fucking house in the morning. What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking crazy Cajun?
Dude, people are let me work. It's just like, what?
I'm ready to work. My sister wants to come over and give me a blowjob. But the Thomas wrote a letter. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Calm down. Go eat a crawfish.
People are crazy, bro.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro. And you know what the one good thing that has come of all this though?
Wait.
I've been smoking a lot of weed.
I did that.
It helps. Brings the anxiety down. Makes everything better.
I understand.
Makes me more tolerable. Makes my
Makes
thoughts more tolerable.
Everyone around you are
Makes everyone around. It's just when this isn't I'm not talking shit at all, but when, I'm sure you would agree, when you're in the same apartment with the same people past 18 hours a day, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Things start to, you should make up shit to be mad about, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
I know, I've done it.
Absolutely.
Like things that would never.
I tell them all the time to turn the lights on yellow, not red.
I want the lights blue, you piece of shit. I'm watching Frozen.
Yeah.
So, I like to get out of the house, I get in the car, I roll a blunt, and I'll smoke it, right?
Right.
But, having said, so things have been good. I'll do that, I'll do, what do you call it? 10 milligram edible, I finally tried one. Dude. Nothing is better than a 10 because it's not strong, but it's not strong. Like, I was watching TV, I watch, this is quick side note. I watch a lot of, as I said, YouTube right now. I ran into this comedian, her name is, what the fuck is her name?
Oh, the blonde one?
Cheyenne something? Yeah. I'll get her name, but she does a character called Tammy. And
so
Tammy
funny.
is like this white trash, like North Carolina.
So funny.
She said she goes on Craigslist to meet black guys and fuck, to meet black guys and have them fuck her. So I'm watching these videos and all of a sudden, the edible kicked in, and dude, I started laughing so hard I started trying, and then I started trying, and then I started trying. No, that's not what happened. As you know, because we're pretty much very similar this way, we're not very emotional.
No, I'm on top of that shit.
So aside from my dog dying, that wasn't even a cry, that was like a tear.
Right.
What do you call it? I haven't cried in like 15 years.
Of course, and you shouldn't.
So
No one wants to hear your problems.
So I'm in the living room by myself, and it was only a 10 milligram edible. It's enough to get you obviously fucked up a little bit, but it shouldn't bring out emotions that I wasn't even thinking about anything said. I am laughing my ass off, and then all of a sudden I go from the laughing trying face to the trying face. I just started trying, like, which made me laugh because I'm like, what the fuck are you trying about? I tried for like 15 minutes.
What?
And then I started laughing for 5 minutes. Just and then, I'm having I'm at the fucking breakdown.
Dude.
Yeah, it was fucking
When did that happen?
a week ago. And then I was like, you know what, I hope this, I'm gonna turn on the rest of Tiger King.
That's
And nothing
wild.
is better than watching Tiger King just a little high.
I agree.
Makes you feel better about you.
I understand.
Oh my god, bro. And I had another story for you that took place actually the day
Dude,
later.
I'm fucking starving, bro.
Yeah, I know, that's right. Fucking taking sips of my iced tea, because
I'm gonna drink your fucking iced tea.
you mean my iced tea?
I'm gonna drink your iced tea.
So, dude, another shit happened where, as everyone also probably is aware, now you had to order food, you can't go out and shit.
Yeah, curbside, baby.
Curbside shit, bro. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some fucking sushi. So I was gonna get, and a lot of people are like, don't get sushi, you get the coronavirus. But number one, that's from China. So
That's not how that works.
So as long as I stay away from Chinese food, it's fine. And number two is you can't get it from any food, so you're fine.
Right.
I'm just saying, I try to explain things to people using their premise first,
Yeah,
so they
I
don't
understand.
get offended. I learned that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, apparently.
So I was like, I don't want to offend you, so using that premise, Chinese people are the problem.
Right, I'm having Japanese food.
Right,
Now I'm having
Japanese
Chinese
food.
food.
Right.
Don't be fucking stupid.
But under regular, like, nothing was open. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go get chicken wings. So I was like, let me roll a blunt real quick and I'll smoke it on the way.
Right.
So I'm driving, well, I'm not driving, my driver's driving, my friend's driving me, and I'm smoking. With the conversation me and my friend driving me were having must have been really fucking good, because I wasn't paying attention. Usually, I don't like to like get fucking ripped, where I'm like,
Right.
just staring at the fucking window all day. I just want to take the edge off, make the day a little more tolerable.
Of course.
So I usually smoke a quarter to half a blunt. Well, I'd say I didn't realize about what felt like 10 minutes later, all of a sudden my fingers started to get hot.
Right.
And I'm like, that only happens when you're down to a roach. I look down, like 75% of the blunt is gone.
That's amazing. You're about to have a good time.
And I'm sitting there and I didn't even feel it yet.
Right.
All of a sudden, I'm like, my heart starts going, bam, 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 bam. And then
That means it's working.
I'm like, oh fuck. So then, and I didn't want to say anything, because the person with me wouldn't have, like, doesn't care if I smoke or not, but they don't.
It would have freaked him out.
It would have freaked them out, and they would have been weird about it. So I'm like, don't. And in my head, I'm like, don't freak out, Eric. Don't freak out. You're cool. Let me just see who's telling me real quick. Who is this? Okay. Don't freak out, Eric. You're cool.
Right.
Do not freak out. And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna freak out. So then, what do you call it? So then,
You're just stuff that.
all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my god, my fucking hand is on fire. Now I'm in the passenger seat.
Alright.
I sit directly to the right of the driver.
Alright.
So I'm the driver, let's say you're me. my left hand is fucking burning. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a fucking heart attack. It's my left hand. But, and so I just take it, I give it to the person, like, take it. But they don't know why I'm so aggressive, like, okay.
Take this.
I was like, I'm done. They're like, okay. So they take it, and I'm doing this, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm hot. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm getting the chills.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So then I'm like doing this, I'm like, my hand is fucking freezing.
Right.
So then I forget, I'm like, can I ask you a question? She's like, yeah. I'm like, is my hand hot? She touches my hand, and she's like, Eric, your hand's on fucking fire. So now I'm fucking fire. She's like, why? I'm like, oh, nothing, I'm fine, he's really warm. So then I was like this, I'm like, I'm freaking out, dude. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die.
I like it.
I look up, and I hear a noise. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? I realize then I realize something.
Right.
I start fucking laughing my ass off. I'm talking tears coming out of my eyes laughing.
Right.
And my driver's like, what the fuck are you laughing at? And I was like, I thought I was fucking dying, man. So every time I'm like, half my body's hot, half my body's cold, I'm having a fucking panic attack. I think I'm about to shit myself. And I realized you have the fucking window open and the heater on 10. So I was literally touching my left hand and freezing my right hand. I'm like, I'm fucking done it. I really thought I was gonna die, bro. That's the problem with weed. It's amazing.
No, that's the best part.
But here, here it is.
That's the best
Here's
part.
the best part. Once I realized I wasn't dying,
Everything
I was
better.
so happy.
Instantly better.
Like, all right,
Like, oh, I'm not dying. This is great.
I'm gonna give you an example. I can't believe I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but I'm gonna give you an example on the difference between happiness with weed and happiness without weed. If I take a baseball bat, right, and I swing it as fast as I can at your face,
Right.
and I trip,
Right.
and I fall.
Well,
You're gonna be like, wait a minute.
alright.
Well, I don't do it because I can't walk, but
Right.
let's say Taylor does it.
Alright.
Taylor's like, fuck you,
And this is
Tori.
watching it.
Fuck you, Tori, you piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're scared. Because she will kill you.
I'm scared now just on
She
it.
swings the bat, trips, falls, boom. Falls down, it hurt. You're like, oh my God, thank God that didn't happen. You're feeling good.
Right.
Now you're really, really high.
Right.
Now you're terrified because you're like, that shit's gonna fuck me up.
Right.
She trips and falls. You're feeling a lot better about the whole situation. I promise you.
I'm already
Trust
just
me.
laughing.
Huh? Exactly. It makes everything better.
I like it.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I would tell you that was better. I feel like it's better that I'm smoking than I'm drinking. Because I have a lot of friends on Facebook right now
People are drinking.
that are turning into alcoholics.
People are drinking like savages.
Oh my God.
Is that the quarantine 15?
What the fuck is the quarantine 15?
Dude, the quarantine 15. You know
I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is.
Well, you ever hear the freshman 15? You go to like, you're a freshman in college. You get
They said 15 days. Oh.
No.
Okay.
No, maybe when you were a freshman. But no, you gave
I
15.
thought that's what it was, but like I checked it, or I guess it do too.
No, Eric, you did not have to start 15 days. They just told you that.
Oh, fuck.
I know. I felt bad when you found out. But no, you gave
Life experience.
when you gained 15.
Shut up. Alright, you gained 15. Is this your way of telling me you gained 15 pounds and that's why you can barely fit in that fucking sweater?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Alright, man, we get it. For fucking sick 15. What is it, the China 15?
That's racist. But if I was gonna be racist, that would be hilarious. I gained the Chinese 15.
The Chinese 15? That is fucked up.
So you eat 15 pounds of Chinese food.
Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, so, yeah, I didn't notice that there was the quarantine 15, but is there a hashtag for it or something?
I don't know. I just thought of myself. It was too fun.
Yeah, good job.
I was high. I was like, hey, that's funny. I think I gained like 15 pounds. The quarantine 15. Oh, the Italian rhymes.
It doesn't rhyme at all. Oh, dude, I had a great fucking time doing this podcast, man. We had to start wrapping it up soon.
Yeah, no, I think we've said enough.
I want to share one more story with you, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I've always told you, it's not even me, just people in our friends group, and even some of our nurses know for me to have pretty bad fucking luck when it comes to anything that I enjoy.
You do have horrible luck, I have to say.
I was like, oh, me and when I was used to be younger and I would go out like a lot more. I'm like, oh, me and, I don't know, my friend are gonna go grab a beer. I'm like, yeah, sure, alright. I'm like, no, it's really gonna happen. And then shit like, out of nowhere, the van transmission would blow. Or fucking,
yeah,
I don't know, the fucking dog would die.
Even one of our nurses called it the Ryan luck.
Yeah, the Ryan, because we all have like similar luck, but for me, it worked at any time something social.
Eric's gonna go out with friends or get some pussy or something's gonna happen.
There was one time where I met this chick on was it Tinder? No, Hot or Not. Do you remember Hot or Not, bro?
I remember Hot or Not.
There was some major slut bags on Hot or Not.
Hot or Not was like Tinder, but different.
But totally different. So I met this chick on Hot or Not, and she was like a friend. So it's gonna be a little confusing, but she was a friend of my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend. I'm sorry, she was the baby mama of my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend.
She was your ex.
My ex was dating
that new boyfriend.
Yes.
That boyfriend's baby's mother was the chick you were trying to fuck.
Yes.
Got it. I'm hold up. Proceed.
Perfect. So once she realized it, because we were talking, I gave her my Instagram.
Right.
I must have had like one picture that I didn't take down.
Right.
From
It's not that you glossed over.
Yeah, I just glossed over. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I don't do this move anymore. I had a move, which is a crazy fucking move. I had a move where I would leave one picture of an ex out purposely,
so
because like you don't get mad and like,
so
bitch,
she knew what the fuck.
I was like, bitch, I had a past before you. You're my future, but you know how to change my past. Shit like that.
Right, we can't tell you.
But she realized, like, if you fuck up, you could be one of those pictures. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I left it up. So
I can't take this right with you.
No, I mean, but you don't do that. But
I would never do that.
No, you would never do that. But so I'm going through my shit, and she's like, oh my god, this person used to date this person? I was like, yeah, but I picked up on she wants to like get back at like the situation.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, but fuck them. It's like it's all about me now.
Right.
And she's like, I was like, and I can't believe he would leave you. Look at your fucking shit. And she's like, yeah, my shit is hot. I was like, I know.
Yeah, it is.
So she's like, yo, we should go get drunk and like meet up. I was like, yo, let's switch up. So I go there. Everyone's like, I'm like, yo, man, I'm gonna fuck like crazy tonight.
I think I remember this.
I go there. And people still believe that I drank more than I did. You can ask my friend who was with me. I had 1 Guinness and 4 shots. So I tell you, the Guinness tasted fucking weird.
Is this the time you were hospitalized?
That night, instead of fucking, I was hospitalized for 2 days. Because I threw up everywhere.
Help the baby.
So, but the reason I bring that story up is because that's my luck. Well, I thought that was over because I was like, fuck it. I moved out of my house.
I'm not drinking no more.
I'm not drinking.
I'm sitting away.
No, I still drink. I just don't drink Guinness anymore. But I'm not really drinking anymore. I smoke a lot more now. I'm cool. I'm straight.
You're an adult.
I can't say everything because it's incriminating and some people know about it and it'll be too weird. But so I met this chick recently, right? And I'm talking like the first day she starts. I don't know if I told you she came over. So, but you know her. I'll tell you after this.
I know.
So she was talking to me through you.
Right.
And which is weird because we were in the same room.
Right.
But she's talking to me through you.
Right.
And then she's asking a bunch of weird fucking questions. And Like, oh, what's he doing for Valentine's Day? And
I
you're like, I don't know, Eric, what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
I don't know, what is Valentine's Day?
It's like, she was super shy. So I didn't think
She
anything.
wasn't that shy. She was asking me.
When I say shy, I mean shy to talk to me.
Yeah, she's like, what does he do for Valentine's Day? I don't know. It's like, why did you ask? I'm like, so Eric's like where he is, I'm where I am, which is literally where Eric is, but on my other to the edge. And I'm like, so she wants to know what he's doing for Valentine's Day. And he's like, I don't know, staying home. So he's staying home.
So she was saying how, like, which is, I don't like this move, but I get what she was trying to do. But it came off, I was like, fuck her. She was like, oh, I feel bad for him. I wish I could hang out with him, but I have other plans.
Yeah.
I don't know what she said. She was talking to you, which is still weird.
Yeah.
So then, like,
That's essentially what she said.
fast forward a week later, smoking a little bit and drinking, watching TV. It's like 11:30 at night, and I get a Snapchat. Do you want to add? And it's this person's name. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And it's only like a little while ago. She's like, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. So I add her. She goes, hey, what are you doing? Just thinking about you. Now, I've only met this person one time.
And you never directly spoke to her.
And I only talked to her to a third party. So I'm like, no, I'm just hanging out. And she's like, I want to come over and suck your dick. Like, that's, I told the story to a few people, like, Eric.
Like, Eric, come on, you know,
Eric, that doesn't happen. You've told us about your fancy. This is exactly verbatim what it is. That doesn't happen. And I was like, no, I swear to God. Literally, it was, hey, what are you doing? I said nothing. And she said, I want to come over and suck your dick. So my response was, how far are you? How far away are you? So she told me, I gave her my address, and then she's like, now it got weird because the way we live in our apartment, Tori and Kayla's room is obviously in one room. Then we have the common area, and then my room. I was in a common area watching TV. My nurse, whoever the overnight nurse is, sleeps in the common area. So I'm not going to get a blowjob in the common area because, you know, they could want a drink, they come out, things get really uncomfortable. Suspect. So I was like, I tested her, and I was like, oh, this might not be a great time. I wasn't in bed, but I was like, I'm already in bed. So I was like, if she's coming over, knowing I'm in bed, it's definitely going down.
Right.
If she doesn't, it is what it is. It'll happen again.
Right.
She goes, I don't give a fuck. I'm coming over. I was like, perfect. So I had my nurse put me in bed. She comes over. She blows me. 15 minutes later, she leaves. So I was like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I was like, I literally didn't have to say more than maybe 20 words from adding her on Snapchat to her leaving.
Perfect.
And also, I just nutted. So it was awesome. The very next day, I did it, and that's it. She gets on. I wanted to be, you gotta be nice, so you make her feel like she wants to come back over at any time that you want. Because I was like, do me a favor, text me when you get home, so I know your sweet ass is safe. Right. Because I can't fall asleep not knowing that you're home. So she's like, oh my God, thank you. Kissed my dick one more time and left.
Perfect.
So I was like, she knows what's up. So then she texted me. I was like, she's like, I had a great time. Thanks so much. I was like,
no problem.
No fucking problem. Let's do it again soon. She's like, absolutely. The next day, I get an email from our job that says, you cannot come into work because everything is shut down. And I was like, perfect. She cannot come over every day. The very next day, the government, because if I'm not at work, I'm home all day, so I can come over. I'm like, hey, when you're not working, come over. Right. So the next day, the government shuts down. So she gets shut down. My job gets shut down. Then the whole world gets shut down. And I'm like, I'm back to not jerking off. What the fuck happened? So I think I figured something out. What's that? I think I know I was trying on the edibles. Oh my God. So yeah, man. That was a pretty bad fucking luck. Hopefully, then turn that around. Once we start
Turn that frown upside down.
once we start opening up the economy again,
Yes.
I'm gonna get my penis out, and we're gonna hopefully turn this thing around.
Yeah.
Dude, this was a fucking. I had a great time with this podcast.
Me too, bro. Me
I
too.
needed to get out of the same old shit, just staring at a screen.
Yeah.
I mean, technically we're
All
staring.
that dude was staring at us, right?
Technically we're staring at a screen right now, but it is what it is.
But all right, everybody,
Yo, we hope everyone's having the best time they can during this quarantine.
be safe.
If you want to hit us up, fucking Instagram
Don't.
or don't.
No.
Well, he won't answer. He's with his girl doing TikToks and fingering each other's assholes. But you hit me up. What's your fucking Instagram again?
Oh yeah, we have Instagram too.
Yeah, no shit.
Our Instagram is Cripple and Legs. Our TikTok is Cripple and Legs.
Hit us up on YouTube. Oh, please like and subscribe. We keep forgetting to tell people to do that.
I know,
shit.
right?
And turn on the fucking notifications so you
Yep.
know when every Cripple Street's
We are
podcast bound.
we are working on getting a guest.
Yeah,
I spoke to this person yesterday,
alright.
and that person said they were gonna watch our podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and if
They like it.
they like it, they'll come on. So we're probably gonna have a guest soon. I don't want people to think like it's not gonna be anyone super famous,
Yeah.
but this person's pretty fucking funny. Like they have a YouTube, and I think their YouTube's pretty fucking hilarious.
Dope, nice.
But we'll let them plug it when they're on.
Alright, everybody. We
Yeah,
love you
yeah.
guys. Oh, we love you guys, and I had another funny fucking story for you, but we gotta get the fuck out of here, no? Or do we
Yeah.
have time for it?
What story?
The one about what you said to Sean?
Oh no, you can tell that story.
Alright.
And then I'll defend myself.
Alright. Well,
Hold on, I'll tell the story, and then you fill in the blanks.
you got it.
So, my brother Sean's super fucking gay, and he likes to tell me, I don't know why, but he likes to tell me he loves me. So I
Because we do love you, Jory.
and recently Eric's been on this new kick where they tell each other they love each other. I don't know, it's really
Right,
weird.
no, it's not. You make it sound like we just tell each other every day and say, "Hey, Sean, love you, bye."
Did you
No,
not?
but at the end of every phone call, I like love you, buddy.
Did you not tell Sean you loved him?
Yes, I did.
Exactly. And you're not even afraid to say it anymore.
No, I'm not.
Right.
Weed has made me a better person.
Right. I smoke weed too. Doesn't make me tell everyone in the world I love him.
Well, maybe you should.
So, anyway, so Sean calls me the other day, and we're on the phone, we're bullshitting, we're laughing, having a great time. And then before we leave, he goes, "All right, love you." And I'm like, "Uh-huh." And Eric's like, made it weird, because I think Sean would have been fine with it. He's like, no. Eric's like, "I love you too, Sean." And he's like, "Corey?" And I'm like, "Yep." And he goes, "Corey, tell me you love me." I'm like, "Uh-huh." And I was like, "Corey, we are not hanging out.
Don't.
We are not hanging out until you tell Sean you love him." And this is what happens. I'm not good with male emotions.
The word you're looking for is intimacy, Jory.
Nah, I
But you
think
can't even say that word.
words to men.
Words to men.
And
So the
so
name of Jory's book.
but what came out
Words to men.
but what came out was I have feelings for you, Sean.
And they made it weird because I was like, yeah, we're gay. We're the gay ones. He was like, I have so many feelings for you, Sean.
And Sean's like, "What?" I'm like, "I don't know."
He was like, I don't know. We hung up.
I'm like, "I'm trying."
We were, no, you weren't. I have feelings for you, Sean. You're like, okay. So weird. And then Sean's like, I'd rather go back to you not saying anything.
I'm saying, bro, that's what happens when you make me say crazy shit.
And now he's wearing tight ass sweaters.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And
Oh my
eating
God.
pretzel sticks.
You are eating a lot of fucking pretzel sticks.
Dude, those things are delicious.
Oh my God, yeah. So now we can end the fucking podcast, but I'm telling you, man, that shit was hilarious.
I do. I have a problem with male affection.
Corey's face, like, I have feelings for you. I was like, what? Yeah, I have feelings for you. All right, Tribes. Joseph, the next joke plays out now.
But yeah, so that's what the quarantine. I think what we can take away from is
The whole thing.
the quarantine is making it so far crazy.
Good luck, and we're gonna do this again next week. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Be safe, everyone. Don't fuck around. Wear masks. Wear gloves. Don't die. Fucking
Jerk off
that's
if you
about
can.
it.
If you can.
If you can. If you can't, think about it.
It's the best. All right, everyone. Peace.
Peace.
I'm a bit to the party over. While I'm here trying to see you move your body over. We both drunk, if I catch a freaky vibe, it's over. I'm a bit to the party over. I'm a bit to the party over. While I'm here trying to see you move the body over. We both drunk, if I catch a freaky vibe, it's over. I'm a bit to the party
You're
over.
listening to Cripple Streets.
Yeah, I'm a bit to the party
You are now
over.
listening to Cripple Streets.
Yeah, I'm a bit to the party
You are now
over.
listening to Cripple Streets.
Yeah, I'm a bit to the party
You are now
over.
listening to Cripple
If I
Streets.
catch a freaky vibe, it's over. I'm a bit to the party
You're
over.
listening to Cripple Streets. Sit your ass back and enjoy the show. You are now listening to Cripple Streets. If you ain't about them Cripple Streets, then you got to go. You are now listening to Cripple Streets. This is my whole life. This is all I know. You are now listening to Cripple Streets. Hit them Cripple Streets and let's make some dough.